Hey loves, Kim here, and I'm back with another video. So if this is your first time on the channel, I just would like to say welcome and thank you so much for watching. And if you like what you see, feel free to hit that subscribe button and be sure to click that bell, that way you never miss an upload from me. And if you're an OG that's been here for a minute, thank you so much for coming back. So today I decided to build a nightclub in the town of Del Sol Valley. Del Sol Valley, if you haven't known this, it came with the expansion pack Get Famous. And I've wanted to create so many different nightlife lots in this world because I felt like it was just super duper appropriate. And I wanted to do that ever since I even first heard about this pack, and especially knowing that it was inspired by LA, I wanted to just create something fun and youthful in kind of like the commercial area. Also, I don't feel like the lots down here are bad. I just feel like they don't really speak to what I feel like Del Sol Valley offers. So I don't know, I might do a little mini series redoing this area. Let me know if that's something that you will be interested in. Be sure to put it in the comments if you're here for it. But yeah, I'm creating a nightclub and I decided to call this Sixam. Now I'm calling it Sixam 1 because of the alien world Sixam that came with Get to Work, if I'm not mistaken. It's so beautiful. Like, basically the outdoor atmosphere is always kind of dark because obviously it's in space, but it has a lot of blue and purpley accents from different alien life and alien plants and things like that. So I think it was kind of beautiful and ethereal in a sense, and I don't know, it was kind of inspired with the whole Strangerville pack coming out soon. That seems like it has a slight tie with the extraterrestrial, or at least zombies. I'm not entirely sure what is the occult, if there is going to be an occult. However, I did notice alien-like beings and plants kind of similar to Sixam. So yeah, I kind of drew inspiration from that. Also, in my mind, this will be the type of Hollywood nightclub that doesn't close until 6 a.m. Get it? 6 a.m. Sixam? Yeah, you see where I'm going. But yeah, that was just kind of the idea that I had going into it. And I don't know, I just really love how everything came out. I wanted this club to have a really nice modern look and feel with all of the kind of angled corners. Like, it's definitely on the modern side as far as that. And with my color scheme, similar to Sixam, I chose to use blacks, blues, and purples. There's also sprinkles of other colors, but those are the main themings. And I had so much fun. But yeah, how are you guys doing today? I am doing great. So there have been some changes in my life, or there will be changes in my life that will be coming to fruition soon. As mentioned in some of my other videos, my current position at my job is coming to a close, and I've decided to take it as a sign to move forward with my passions and doing things that I actually really love to do. Don't get me wrong, my current job is amazing. I had such a great experience and I've been there for a little bit over 2 years, and I feel like I've learned and grown a lot. However, early on I realized that that job wasn't my purpose, and I want to look back in my old age at my life and say that I've actually lived and I've enjoyed my life. So I'm taking this as a sign and an opportunity to actually walk out on faith and do some things that I want to do. So when I have more to share with you, I will share it with you all, but those are just kind of some of the main changes in my life. So hopefully I will be able to eventually devote more time to making sim videos. Like I said, I do still have a job there, so a lot of my focus and time is at work currently. But yeah, I love doing YouTube videos. I love creating sim videos, but there are other things that I've been wanting to pursue for a while. So like I said, when I have more to share with you all, I will definitely do so. But yeah, back into this build. I use a lot of items from several different packs. I can never just contain myself. Like, it's so hard. I went into this saying, okay, I'm just going to use items from Get Famous. But Get Famous didn't have the right type of doors that I wanted. So I was like, okay, well, I can use the City Living doors and that's it. And then it just kind of snowballed from there. So I would say the main packs that I use is Get Famous, City Living, Get to Work, if I'm not mistaken, also Get Together for the DJ booths and things like that, and several other packs. Trust me, several other packs. But I really love how this came out. Right now you're really seeing the colors come together. Like I said, I was going for more of a modern aesthetic, so I wanted the blacks to be strong and I wanted them to be bold, but I didn't want to completely overpower this lot and make it look like a big black box. So I offsetted that with kind of like these grayish, almost really light cream colored bricks on the outside, and I really love the juxtaposition from the dark to the light. And then when you get to the inside, it's like a whole bunch of blue everywhere. So I love how this came out. I feel like black and blue is kind of like my default color pattern when it comes to nightlife. I don't know, maybe just because when I think of nightclubs, I automatically think of black because, you know, the sky is darker, and I just like how blue accents with that. It has kind of like an electric feel to me. So I don't know, I think that's just why I went with this color scheme. And also in this particular case, being inspired by Sixam, you know, it just kind of went together. But let me know if you are here for this color scheme. Let me know if, you know, there's something else that you would like to see. I don't know, I'm down for your comments and suggestions. Just leave them down below in the comment box. But anyway, I think what really kind of finalized the color scheme for me is those dance floors in the main dancing area where there's going to be a DJ booth and just plenty of room to walk around and socialize. And I am also putting in that photo booth that came with Get to Work, if I'm not mistaken. I am not a big clubber, and it's so funny because I feel like, okay, I'm a super introvert. I am. And I feel like the older I get, the more introverted I become. And you know what? That's fine. And tangent. People feel like, well, a lot of people feel like if you're an introvert that you don't like people. And that's not true. I have nothing against people. I like being social. It just, I don't get my energy from being around crowds of people. So it's like I can socialize. I'm very cordial. Like all of my jobs have really been in customer service, and like I've always had people person's jobs. So that's not the issue. I just don't get my energy from being around tons of people. So I don't go clubbing. However, I have been to clubs before. And I'm saying all this to say the clubs that I've been to have always had an area for your Sims to kind of pose and take pictures. I don't know, I'm weird. Why did I have to tell you that story? I don't know. Maybe I need help. It's early in the morning. Please forgive me. Anyway, we are over here to the other side of the club. So this is where we're going to have our bars and just kind of more of like a chill area, kind of similar to a lounge. Now, from my experience, the main difference between a club and a lounge is that a club is more hype and a lounge is more chill. That's pretty much the difference. Also, clubs have more standing space for dancing and lounges have more seating space for chilling. So I kind of wanted to combine those aspects of both of them, but I'm leaning definitely more towards nightclub. I just feel like we need some more excitement, and Del Sol Valley is definitely the place to get it popping with you know, the celebrities and things like that. So I'm currently building on the lot formerly known as Orchard of Go-Go. I think that's how you say it. And just the name, I didn't get it. I wasn't here for it, but you know, it's not a bad name. but I just wasn't here for it. And I like Sixam better. I feel like it's a lot easier to say. I feel like when you're building commercial lots, they need to be able to be names and words that people can remember easily, and just like phonetically it just rolls off the tongue. So yeah, I like Sixam. Anyway, we're in the bathroom. I use a lot of items from the spa day and and fitness. I was gonna say Get Fitness. But yeah, I used some items from there, and I'm accenting the back walls inside of each stall with those rock lights that came with the fitness pack, and I believe those sinks in the bathroom are also the fitness pack. Spa day is on the... Actually, Spa day is not in there. That mirror is from Get Famous. Oh my goodness. Anyway. Anyway, we are just still in the bathroom, adding in some things like the trash dispenser and some other accents. I typically don't show you the inside of the bathroom, but since it was a commercial lot, I decided why not. But I believe I do the other one off camera. Anyway, we are back in the bar area, and I'm adding in these wooden slats that came with the dine out pack. I just really like how... Actually, I believe those are from Get Famous. I believe so. I don't know. I know... Yeah, those are from Get Famous. Definitely Get Famous. But yeah, I do use some items from the Dine Out pack. I don't know, I use so many different packs. And this little juice stand, we're gonna call it that, it gave me so much trouble because I was trying to line it up on the wall and it just wasn't working out. So anyway, back to the build. I don't know, I really had fun with it. This is one of the few times where the ideas just flowed with this build. Usually when I'm trying to build something, I do a sketch just to kind of help me out, because it can take me forever to do a build. But with this one, the ideas were just flowing. I did look at a couple of reference pictures just so I can get inspired for the exterior, but I pretty much had a good idea of the interior. Now, what I do appreciate about the Get Famous pack is that it came with those doors with the velvet rope in front of it, kind of symbolizing a VIP area. I really like that. The only thing that I wish we had was more of those doors, because I was kind of going back and forth between that. And I used those couches from Dinah, and I felt like it was perfect. So basically the downstairs is more like the general area, the upstairs is like the VIP area, and then there's also a green roof over to the side, and you'll see what we do with it a little bit later on. But yeah, here we are upstairs in the VIP area. We're just adding in some seating, a bunch of seating, and there will be a small dance floor and a juice bar up here. I had to use this bar that came with I believe that one came with Get Famous, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm lining the floor with blue concrete. I just wanted the floor to look a little bit different up here, just to break up all of the black. And I love these little planters. I think those planters on the wall came with Spade, if I'm not mistaken. And I love that kind of wide potted plant that we got with one of the game updates. But yeah, I really love those dance floors. Those came with Get Together, and I just really like it. It just adds to the whole ambiance of the blues and like just the different colors and just modern transparency. I don't know, I just really like that. I love this is just like my personal style with buildings. I love large windows. I love glass with a little bit of a tinge, especially if that tinge is created by like a light. I really love it. It makes me feel young and free, and just, I don't know, I just really like it. I'm a big fan of color. Anyway, we are back upstairs in our VIP area, and well, we're flipping between downstairs and upstairs. I apologize. I'm trying to pick out some lights, and I believe those lights right there came with the Spa Day pack, and the lights downstairs in the main bar area came with the Dine Out pack. And for some of the exterior lighting, the kind of cone-shaped ones where it looks like an hourglass came with Get Famous, and the ones on the back door area came with City Living, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I really love this little back area out here. I don't really see it being utilized a lot. I just kind of thought of it as like a back entrance for employees to come in. Also an alternative exit, like in case of emergency. So I do make it accessible, but for the most part, I believe Sims would enter through the front of the lot because that's where you get dropped off when you enter the world. I'm just creating a little bit of a water feature here. Both of those fountains, the round one and like the spear one, both of those came with spade, and I just like stacking them up against each other. And as you can see now, I am working on the branding and the signage. I have a graphic design background, and I feel like branding is so important, especially when it comes to commercial lots. So if you notice with a lot of my commercial builds, I make sure to use the same type of signage all around, because I just feel like branding is important, and it helps your build stand out against other builds, if that makes sense. Like, think about it. When you see like the swoosh, you automatically think of Nike. Or like when you see I don't know, when you see you get what I'm saying. Like when you see the little yellow flower that kind of spears around, you know, it's Walmart. Like, you know what I'm saying? Branding is important. I'm sorry if I'm rambling. Like I said, it is pretty early, even though I am a morning person. It is really early, so my mind is going in a million different places, so please forgive me. Anyway, we are working on like our patio areas outside, and I love just how we're incorporating lighting. I realized with this build just how much I was really slacking on my lighting techniques, and it did take a little while going back and forth from in-game into build mode, changing the lighting, but it really does pay off. If you haven't noticed, in live mode, when you click on a light, you can set the color and the intensity. So you will see in just a little while just how much that really affects your gameplay and really the mood on a lot. Like, just think about it. If you've ever been inside of a nightclub, have the lights ever been really bright? No. Even when you go to a restaurant, most of the time the lights are not really bright. They're dim because you're creating kind of like an ambiance. You're creating a mood. So definitely, if you haven't done that, I would highly recommend that you play with the lighting, colors, and the intensity if you want to convey a different look and a different mood within your build. But yeah, I'm just really loving how everything is coming together. I really love all of the modern lights and all of the modern fixtures that I'm adding here and there. And now we're on our green roof area. We just moved away from the green roof area, but that area is going to be utilized for if you have like a live performance, like maybe someone playing acoustic guitar, just really getting in tune with the audience. Now, initially I was gonna make this kind of like a wild and crazy area, because I do know at some nightclubs they have people go on the slip and slides. I don't know, I've never been to one of those, but I've seen them on the internet for sure. Like maybe they might have like a swimming suit night, and like I know in game you could take those slip and slides and add soap on it, and it looks really cool, but I just didn't think that it was appropriate. I wanted this to kind of be, I don't even want to say classy, I just wanted this to be like a cool place for people to come, especially for some celebrities to stop by. So I just felt like the slip and slides were doing a bit much, but I do add in the busking station and like a little microphone, so if someone wanted to do a live performance, or if someone wants to like bust out the guitar, they can do so here, and like people would gather around and, you know, just really have some nice summer night vibes or LA night vibes. I haven't really played too much in this city, so I don't know if it rains a lot, but if this is based on LA, I would imagine that it's more of a drier climate, kind of like Oasis Springs, but not so dry, if that even makes sense. But yeah, I'm just going to be adding on the finishing touches here, so I guess I'll go ahead and hop off. If you made it this far, I just want to say thank you all so much for watching. Like, seriously, It means so much to me, and I hope you all are enjoying the content, and I look forward to bringing more to you all. Sometimes I just get creators block, so please let me know what you want to see next. Like, please, it helps me out so much. Also, if you haven't done so already, feel free to subscribe. What are you waiting for? It's free. It helps me out. It allows you to see more videos. Definitely hit that subscribe button and be sure to click that bell. That way you never miss an upload from me. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Like I said, it helps me out a lot, and it lets me know what you want to see more of, which is super duper important. And if you have the time to feel like it, feel free to follow me on my social medias. My Instagram handle is Simply-Nisey. I post my thumbnails and a couple of things about my personal life if you're interested. And feel free to follow me on Twitter. I feel like I get to engage with you all the most over there. We get to continue to dialogue and talk about all of the new happenings in the Sim community. My Twitter handle is Simply-Nisey. And if you want to download the Sixam Night Club from the gallery, definitely do so. My origin ID is Simply-Nisey, and all that information will be in the description box below. But anyway, you guys, I enjoyed talking to you all, and as always, I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.